Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 3 core in a session February-March 2022 paper 3-2. So let's start with question 1. Question number 1, A part. One day Mahika records the number of teachers and students who cycle to school. Teachers and students. Now for part 1, complete the frequency column in the table. Okay, so we need to count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So the frequency for teacher is 5 and we have 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 3. So this is 4 times 5, that is 20, and 20 plus 3 is 23. Work out the percentage of people who cycle that are students. Okay, so we need to find those are students. So what percent are students? So 5 divides the total. Students are teachers are 5. For students are 23, divides the total, that is 23 plus 5, multiply by 100. We will get the percentage. So we have 23 plus 5 is 28. So 23 divides 28, multiply by 100, that is equals to 82.14%. 82.14%. Now for part B, Mahika records how 120 students from year 1 and year 2 travel to school. Each student walks, cycles or travels by bus. Okay, so the total number of students we have given is 120, right? Now in part 1 we need to complete the table. So we have given some information. 48 students are in year 1. So year 1, the total students for year 1 is equals to 48 for year 1, right? 77 students walk. So total walk is 77. 5 students in year 2 cycles. Year 2 cycle are 5 students. 36 students travel by bus. Just the total one. We have given 36, not specified for year 1 or year 2. 4 by 9 of the students who travel by bus are in year 1. So year 1 travel by bus. 4 by 9 of the total students. Okay, so 4 by 9 of the students who travel by bus. So travel by bus are 39 are in year 1. So year 1 over here, right? So let me calculate 4 by 9 of the students who travel by bus, that is 36. 4 by 9 of 36, that is equals to 16. So these are in year 1. Okay, now let me find the total is 120. So this is 120 minus 48. This is 72. The total is 36. 36 minus 16. We have 20 here. And the sum of this is 120, right? So what is 77 plus 36? This is 113. And 120 minus answer. This is 7 here, right? And the total is 7, so this is 2 plus 5 is 7, right? And 2 plus 16, and this sum equals to 48. So 2 plus 16 is 18. So 48 minus 18, we will get 30 here, right? And 77 subtract 30, we have 47. So we have completed the table, right? Now for the second part, one of the 120 student is chosen at random. Work out the probability that this student does not travel by bus to school. Okay, now first we need to find the probability of travel by bus. Okay, so for bus, 36 students travel by bus out of 120. Okay, so this is a probability for travel by bus, and to find the probability of not travel by bus is 1 minus probability of travel by bus, that is 36 over 120. Okay, so 36 divides 120, 1 minus answer, this is 7 out of 10. That is the probability. Now for part C, there have been 24 complaints about one of the buses. So total number of complaints are 24. The complaints are the bus is late, the price is too high, the bus is crowded. Okay, now for part 1, complete the table. So we have the complaint, late, price, and crowded with the frequency 10, 6, and 8, pie chart, sector, angle we need to find. Okay, so as we know, the whole circle, the pie chart is basically a circle, that is 360. So for this we can find 360 divides the total, multiply the frequency, that is 10. So what is the answer? 360 divides the total number of complaints, multiply by 10. That is 150 degree is the sector angle here, right? And now for the next one, again we do 360 over 24, multiply the frequency, that is 6. Okay, so 360 divides 24 times 6, 90 degree. Okay, and for the last one, we have 360 degree divides 24, the total number of complaints multiplied by the frequency of the crowded, that is 8. So 360 divides 24 times 8 is 120 degrees. Okay, now for the second part, we have to complete the pie chart. So the pie chart we have given, so we just have to draw this angle 150, 90, and 120. So 90 is the perpendicular, so let me draw the 90 first. That is just the straight line. Yes. So this is 90 degrees. And this is for, the complaint is the price. The price is too high, right? Now the next we have to do for 150 and 120. Let me use the projector and measure 150 first. So, yes. So this is 150, right? So at this point. So let me connect it with that point, and this whole angle is 150 degree, and 150 degrees for the late, and the rest is 120. Let me double check if that angle is 120. So yes, this is 120, you can see, and 120 is for crowded. So this is a pie chart. Now for question number 2, in A part, calculate the interior angle of regular pentagon. Okay, so we know that pentagon has 5 sides, right? And to measure each interior angle of a pentagon, we have to use the formula, that is n minus 2 times 180 degree divides n. N is the number of sides, so we have to put n equals to 5 minus 2 times 180 divides 5, right? So 5 take away 2 is 3 times of 180, and then dividing by 5, that is 108. So each interior angle of the pentagon is 108 degrees, right? Now for part B, the diagram shows 3 concurrent regular pentagons and a triangle, right? So these are the 3 pentagons having 5 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and each of these angles are 108. Keep in mind. Okay, now for part 1, work out the value of x, give a geometrical reason for your answer. Okay, so we have x over here, right? So as you can see, all the angles of this pentagon is 108. This angle is 108, 108, and 108. And the complete circle is 360 degree, right? So the reason is when we do x degree plus 108 plus 108 and plus 108, this equals to 360, and we can easily find the value of x. So we have 108 plus 108 plus 108, that is 324. So we can say x plus 324 equals to 360, and from here x equals to 360 degree minus 324 degrees. 360 subtract answer, that is 36 degree. So the angle for x is 36. And the reason here is we can say angles at a point add up to 360 degree, right? So we can write down the reason that angles at a point add up to 360 degrees. That's the reason. Now for the second part, work out the value of y. Give a geometrical reason for your answer. Okay, so look at this shape. We need to find this angle y. Okay, so as we know, this angle is 180 degree. This angle is also 180 degree. So these are three regular pentagons. So this angle is also y degrees. So this is an isosceles triangle, two angles and two sides are equal. So we can easily find the third angle, the angle y, by doing sum of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree, right? So we have to say that y plus 36 equals to 180 degree, and 2y equals to 180 subtract 36 degrees, and then y is the answer dividing by 2. So 180 subtract 36 divides 2, that is 72 degrees is the value for y. And the reason is, we can say sum of angles of triangle add up to 180 degree. This is the first reason, and we can make another reason that the triangle is isosceles triangle. Triangle is isosceles triangle, right? Now for part 3, find the ratio x ratio y. Give your answer in its simplest form. So we got the x 36 degrees and here we have 72 degrees. So we need to divide 36 over 72. 36 divides 72 and that is 1 by 2. So this is 1:2. Question number 3, part A. The diagram shows 3 quadrilateral A, B and C on a 1 centimeter square grid. Okay, so as you can see, we have A, B and C, 3 quadrilateral. Now for part 1A, write down the mathematical name for quadrilateral B. So we have B here, so the two parallel sides, so this is a trapezium. Yeah, so its mathematical name is trapezium. Right. Now for part B, we need to work out the area of quadrilateral B. Give the units of your answer. Okay. Area of the quadrilateral, area of a trapezium is equals to area of trapezium is half sum of parallel sides, this side plus this side. So what is this side? We need to count the number of units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this side is 10 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 times the height. How much is the height? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the height. Times by 4. Right. 10 plus 4 is 14. Right. 10 plus 4 is 14. Times by 4 divides 2. That is 28. So we can say 28 is the area and its unit is centimeter square. 28 centimeter square. Right. Now for the second part, we need to measure angle W. So just use a protractor and measure angle W. Let's see. Okay, so we have to put here and the exact point. Yes. So what is this angle? This is 110, 115. This is between 116 and 117. Yes. This angle is 117. Sorry, 117 degree. 117. We can write it down. 117 degrees is angle W. Now for part 3, describe fully the single transformation that maps part A, quadrilateral A onto quadrilateral B. Okay, A onto B. So we have A and B. So which transformation? The shape is same, but this is an enlargement. So we can say the transformation is enlargement. We need to find the scale factor and the center of enlargement. So the scale factor over here is 1, 2, 3, 4 unit. It is transformed, your length is 4 and 1 and 2. The original length is 2. So we can find the scale factor by doing 4 by 2. That is equals to 2. So the scale factor is 2. Now let me find the center of enlargement by joining all the points. Okay, so this point of A is basically this point on B. Let me connect the points, right? And these 2 points as well, right? This and this point. So as you can see, all the points passing through this point, that is x is 2 and y is minus 2. Let me check at the fourth point as well. When you draw the fourth, connecting the fourth point, it also passes to the same point. So here we can easily find the center of enlargement, that is x is 2 and y is minus 2. Right. So we can say that A transformed to B, the transformation is enlargement. With the scale factor of 2. And the center of enlargement is 2 minus 2. Right. Now part B, quadrilateral A onto quadrilateral C. A to C. Okay, look at the shape A and the shape C. So this is a rotation, and this rotation is clockwise and 90 degree, and you can see this point is common in both. So the center of rotation is x is minus 2 and y is 4. So this center is minus 2, 4, right? Okay, so this is rotation. 90 degree. Clockwise, and the center of rotation is minus 2, 4. Right. Now for part B, the diagram shows a parallelogram and a line AB on a 1 centimeter square grid. So this is a parallelogram and the line AB. On the grid, complete the triangle ABC that has the same area as a parallelogram. So first we need to find the area for this parallelogram. So area of a parallelogram is base times height. So what is a base? 1 unit, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So base is 9 units times height is 1 and 2 units. So 9 times 2 is 18 centimeters square is the area. Now we need to draw the triangle that has the same area as a parallelogram. So area of a parallelogram is 18 centimeters square. Area of a triangle must be equals to 18 centimeters square. Area of a triangle has a formula that is half base times height. Base times height. So this is a base. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units is the base. So that must be equals to 18, right? 18 equals to half times 6 times h. Right, so we have to get the value for h by doing 2 times 3 is 6. So 18 divides 3, that is the height, that is 6 centimeter is the height. So let me draw the height of 6 centimeter. You can use draw the right angle triangle, or so just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I'm drawing a right angle triangle. This is your choice. You can draw the triangle this way as well, right? So you can just, that area must be same. So you can see the area of this triangle and this is equal, because half base times height. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the base, and the height is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 6 is 36, divides 2, that is equals to 18. Question number 4, part A. X, Y and Z lies on a circle center at O. So this is X, Y and Z, and the center of the circle is O. Now for part 1, write down the mathematical name of the line number A, OX. Okay, so what is OX? That is a radius of a circle, so its name is radius, right? And YZ, so we have YZ is a chord. Yes, so its name is chord. Now for second part, measure the length of OX. Okay, so just use a ruler and measure the length. What is the length for OX? In centimeter, let me do. So this is 3.5 centimeter. You can see from this point to this is 3.5 centimeter. 3.5 centimeter is OX. In terms of centimeter, we have to measure. We have already given the unit, 3.5. Now for part B, another circle has a radius 18 centimeter. Calculate the circumference of the circle. Circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. That is 2 pi times radius. So just calculate it. 2 times 3.14 times 18, that is equals to 113.04. So 113.04 is the, in centimeter, is the circumference of that circle. Now for part C, in this part all the angles are in degrees. Okay, so we have A, B, C and D lies on the circle. Center O, diameter is AC. A, B, C and D, diameter is, sorry, AC is the diameter. We have given this information. XY is a tangent to the circle at D. So this is the tangent. Okay, now for part 1, use the information in the diagram to complete these two simultaneous equations. So what is 9x plus 3y? So 9x plus 3y equals to this. So this is equals to 90 degrees, because we know that tangent is always perpendicular to the radius. So this is equals to 90 degrees. Right. Now what is 18x minus 4y? So this is 18x minus 4y. This is also equals to 90 degrees, and the reason is the triangle over the diameter is a right triangle and the opposite angle of the diameter is 90 degrees, right? So this is also equals to 90. Right. Now for the second part, solve your simultaneous equations. You must show all your working. Okay. So we need to get the value for x and y. So we have the equations. We have 18 over here. 9 times 2 is 18. Let me multiply the first equation with minus 2. Right. 2 times 9 is minus 18x. Minus 2 times 3 is 6y. And what is 2 times of 90? 2 times 90 is minus 180. And my second equation is the same. That is 18x minus 4y equals to 90, right? Now let me add the two equations to get the value for y, and we can easily cancel the x. Okay, positive 18x and negative 18x is cancel out, and we have 6 minus 4 is minus 10y equals to minus 90 with a negative sign is minus 90. So y equals to 9. So our y value we got is 9. Now substitute this y value into your first equation or second equation. So we have 9x plus 3 times of y is 9. I'm substituting here. 9x plus 3 y equals to 90. Right. 9x equals to 90 minus 3 times 9 is 27. And 90 minus 27 is 63. 63 divides 9. 7. So the x value equals to 7 and the y is 9. So these are the two values for the equations. Question number 5, part A. A closed box in the shape of a cuboid has a length 5 cm, width 4 cm and height 2 cm. In part 1, draw the net of the box on a 1 cm scale grid. So first let me draw the cuboid on the given dimensions. Let me draw here. Okay. So this is a shape of a cuboid, right? So the length we have given is 5 centimeter. This is 5. The width is 4 and the height is 2, right? So cuboid has 6 faces, right? So the base we have is 5 times 4. The base and the top is same, 5 times 4. The left and the right side is 4 times 4 by 2, and here 4 by 2. And the front side and the back side is, this is 5 and the height is 2, 5 by 2, right? So now let me draw the net, right? So let me start with this side, 4 by 2. So let me say 1, starting from this, 1, 2, 3, 4, this point, and 2. This is one side. Okay, so let me connect 4 by 2. This line. So, okay, so we have done with 4 by 2, this left side. Now we are moving in this way, right? From first the left side, the base, the right side, the top. The base is 4, 5 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is my base. The left side, the base, now the right side is same, 4 by 2. So this is 4 by 2. Right, and the top is also 5 by 4. So 4, and let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have done with the left side, the bottom, the right side, and the top. Now we have the front and the back side. The front side is this 5 by 2. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2. So let me draw this. And the same 5 by 2. The front and the back side. So this is a shape of the net on a 1 centimeter square grid, right? Now for the second part, a container is a cuboid with a volume of 1 centimeter cube. Work out the maximum number of these boxes that can be packed into this container. Okay, so we have a closed box in the shape of a cuboid, and the box length dimensions we have given is 5, 4, and 2. So let me find the volume of the box first. So volume of a box is 5 times 4 times 2 in terms of centimeter, because all are in centimeters. 5, 4, 2. This is 40 centimeter cube. Right, but we have given the container is a cube with the volume of 1 centimeter, 1 meter cube. We have to convert the meter into centimeter. So we know the conversion that 1 meter has 100 centimeter, right? And 1 meter whole cube is 100 centimeter whole cube. Right? Okay, now we need to find the maximum number of these boxes that can be packed into this container, right? So the volume of a box is this, and the volume of a cube is so this is the volume of a box, and this is a volume of the container, how many containers we have to pack. So to find the maximum number that is going to be packed, so we have to do the volume of this container, that is 100 is multiplying 3 times its cube divides 40. Both are in centimeter cube, right? Okay, so 100 cube divides 40, that is 25,000. We can pack 25,000 boxes in that container. Now for part B, a shop sells 3 different sized boxes of rice. Okay, box A, box B, and box C. the boxes all have the same cost per kilogram. So for each kilogram, the cost is same. Now for part 1, work out the cost in rupees of box B. For box B in rupees. Okay, so the price is same for 1 kilogram. So we have given this information. So using this information, we have given the price and the grams for box A. So using this information, so rupees 80 is for 750 grams, right? Okay, so what is for 1 gram? 1 gram is rupees 80 over 750. Right, this is for 1 gram, and we know that 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 grams, right? So what is for 1000 grams? 1000 grams is, in terms of rupees, it is 80 over 750 multiplied by 1000. So this is a price for 1 kilogram, because we know that for each, all the boxes have the same cost per kilogram, right? Now let me do 80 divide 750 multiply by 1000. This is equals to 106.67 for 1 kilogram, right? 106.67, right, rupees for 1 kilogram. Now for box B, work out the cost in rupees for box B. So for box B is 1.35 kilograms. This is a cost for 1 kilogram. And what is a cost for 1.35 kilogram, right? So we just need to multiply this with 1.35. 1.35, that is 144 rupees is for the cost of box B. Because it is 1.35 kilogram. Now moving to the second part, $1 is 64 rupees. Calculate the mass of box C. Give your answer in kilograms. Okay, so $1 equals to 64 rupees. What is this much dollar? So $350 in rupees, this is equivalent to 350 sorry, times 64. So let me calculate 64 times 3.50, that is 244 rupees. 244, right? Now we have to calculate the mass of box C, and we need to give our answer in terms of kilogram. So the mass is given, that is 750. This is 1.35 kilogram. Now what is a mass for this? Okay, so we know that 1 kilogram cost is equals to this much rupees for 1 kilogram. Okay, so how much kilogram cost this? Basically we need to find this. So let me use the information. 1 kilogram cost in rupees is 106.67, and x kilogram that we need to find, its cost in rupees is 244 kilograms. Right, so let me make this equation, the fractions, proportion basically. So x over 1, x kilogram over 1 kilogram equals to this. That is 244 divides 106.67. So just find the value for x. 244 divide 106.67. This is 2.28, or we can say 2.1 kilogram. So this is the mass of the box C, that is 2.1 kg. Right. Now for part C, change 75 centimeter cube into liters and give your answer in standard form. Okay, so first we know that 1 liter has 1000 cubic centimeter, right? So if we have 75 cubic centimeter, so if, let me convert this into that form. So we have 75 over here. Yes, so 1 cubic centimeter is 1 over 1000 liters, right? And we have to find for 75 cubic centimeter is 75 over 1000 liters, right? Let me calculate this. 75 divides 1000. This is equivalent to 0.075 liters, but we have to find our answer in standard form. So this is moving the point here 1 unit and 2 units. So 7.5 times 10 exponent minus 2, because we are moving to the right side. So this is in terms of liters. Sorry. Question number 6, part A. The diagram shows a fair 9-sided spinner. The number on the spinner are 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, and 8. Now for part 1, the spinner is spun once. Write down the probability that the spinner lands on the number 8. So we have number 8 is just 1 times, and the total numbers are 9. So 1 out of 9, 1 by total is for the number 8. Now for part B, a number less than 7. So how many numbers are less than 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 numbers are less than 7 out of 9. Now for second part, the spinner is spun 135 times. Okay, work out the expected number of times the spinner lands on number 6. So for number 6, there are 2 times the number 6 appear here. So we can say 2 out of 9 times 135. So let me calculate 2 divides 9 times 135, that is 30. So 30 times, the expected number is 30. Now for part B, he just throws a dice 80 times. So the number of times are 80. The result is shown in the table, the number thrown and the frequency. The total frequency is 80, right? Now for part 1, write down the mod. Mod is the most frequency. So the highest frequency is 2 when the number of, the highest frequency, is 16 when the number thrown is 2. So the mod is equals to 2, right? Now for second part, work out the range. Range is the highest value subtract the lowest value. So that is the higher is 6 and the lower is 1. So 6 minus 1, that is equals to 5. Okay, now for third part, work out the median. Median is half of the value, that is half of the number of thrones. We can say half of 6, that is equals to 3. So the median is 3, right? Now for part 4, calculate the mean. So mean is sum of fx dividing by the total, and the total is 80. F is a frequency and x, let's say, is a number of thrown. We're saying this is x. So we have to multiply first. What is fx? 1 times 15 is 15. 2 times of 16. This is 32. And 3 times of 14, 42. 4 times 11 is 44. Yes. 5 times 9 is 45. And the last is 6 times of 15, 90. So let me calculate what is sum of fx. Adding all of them, 15 plus 32 plus 42 plus 44 plus 45 plus 90, that is 268. Okay, so substitute over here, that is 268 divides the total number of thrones are 80. Now dividing by 80, so the mean is 3.35. Question number 7, part A. 1 mile equals to this much kilometers. Change 6 miles into meters. Give your answer correct to the nearest meters. Okay. So what is 6 miles? 6 miles equals to 6 times of 1.60934 kilometer. Right. So let me calculate this answer. 6 times 1.60934. This much kilometer. We can say 9.656064 kilometer, but we need our answer in terms of meters, right? So we need a conversion that 1 kilometer has 1000 meters, right? So this much kilometer is this times of 1000 in meters. So we need to multiply this with 1000. So this is equivalent to 69. We need to find our answer correct to the nearest meters, not in decimals. So that is just 6,956 meters, right? Now for part B1, the bearing of boat from harbor is 322 degree. Okay, work out the bearing of harbor from the boat. Okay, so let me draw this. Let me draw here. Okay, let's say this is the boat B and this is harbor H. So we need to draw the north line for the bearing. This is a north line and this is the north line, right? So we have given that the bearing of boat from harbor is 322 degree. So bearing is the angle from the north line in a clockwise direction. So of boat from this point. So this whole angle we have given is 322 degrees. Now we need to work out the bearing of harbor from the boat. So from the boat, just this angle we need to calculate, right? So that's pretty easy. So as we know that this is 322, the whole circle is 360. So what is this angle? So we can say 360 subtract 322, this angle is 38 degrees, right? Now let me extend this line and using the concept of alternate angles, right? Okay, so this whole line is equals to the straight line is 180, right? So if this line is 180, so what is this angle? 180 subtract 38, so that is 142. So this angle is 142 degrees. If this angle is 142, this is also equals to 142 degrees. So this answer is 142. Now for the second part, the boat is 12 kilometers from the harbor at 2:30 p.m. So this is a distance we have given D. Okay, the boat start to sail to the harbor. The speed of the boat is the speed we have given, that is 5 kilometers per hour. Work out the time the boat arrives the harbor. So we have given the formula that speed is equals to distance over time. We all know this formula, right? So to find time, we can do distance by speed. So the distance we have given is 12 kilometers and the speed we have given is 5 kilometers per hour. So we can find the time in hours. So what is 12 divides 5? That is 2.4 hours. Right. So convert this into hours and minutes, right? So this is basically 2 hours. And how much minutes? Subtracting 2, this is 0.4 times 60, 24 minutes. 2 hours and 24 minutes, right? At 2:30 p.m. the boat starts and we need to find the time when the boat arrives the harbor. So the time is 2:30, the starting time. So the time, it takes 2 hours and 24 minutes for the whole journey. So we need to find the ending time. So that is 2 hours and 30 minutes at 2:30, and we add 2 hours and 24 minutes. We will get the time at 4:54. 4:54 p.m. Right. Now for part C, the scale drawing shows the positions of Sakti's house S and Myri's house M on the map. The scale is 1 centimeter, represent 4 kilometers. So we have given the scale. The S and the M, the north line is already drawn. Now for part 1, measure the bearing of M from S. Okay, so bearing of M from point S. So this angle we have to measure. So let me measure this angle by using the protractor. So as you guys can see, this angle is, how much is that angle? Right, so as you can see, this angle we got is 107. 107 is the bearing of M from S. Now for second part, we have S and the north line is drawn. So the question is, this scale drawing shows another map with Sakti's house as marked on it. Okay, the scale of this mapping is 1 centimeter represent 5 kilometer. Right, before we have 1 centimeter representing 4 kilometer. Now we need to mark the positions of Myra's house M on the map. Right, so first let me find the distance in centimeter. This is 9 centimeter. Right, now let me find the distance between the new for the new map. Right, okay, so let me use this information that 9 centimeter. What is 9 centimeter? 9 centimeter is equivalent to 4 times 9, that is 36 kilometer. Right, and here we have a scale of 5 kilometers, so we need to find how much in terms of centimeter. So we can say for in terms of centimeter, we can do 36 kilometer over 5 kilometer. So that is 36 divides 5, that is 7.2 centimeter is the distance between the two houses. What is 7.2? Is 7, 1 and 2, this point 7.2, and we need to draw the north line. This is M and this length is 7.2 centimeter. Question number 8, part A1. Complete the table of values for this function. So 3 values are missing when x is minus 15, 10 and 15. So just substitute x equals to minus 15 in the equation. So okay, let me put x equals to minus 15. So minus 15 square is plus 15. So 15 square and plus 6 times minus 15 and minus 160. This is minus 25. Now for 10 square plus 6 times 10 minus 160, that is 0, the x-intercept. And for 15 square plus 6 times of 15 and minus 160, that is 155. Right. Now for the second part on the grid, draw the graph of this function for x is between minus 20 to 15. So we have the table, we can easily plot the points. So for minus 20, the y is 120. Okay, so when x is minus 20, the y is equivalent to 120. So this is minus 20, positive 120. So this is at the top. So we have 100 and 150. So between 100 and 150, we have a each block is representing 10. So this is 50 divides 10. So means each block is for 5. So 100, 5, 10, 15 and 20. Here we have 120. Right, so let me connect this. This is a point. Okay, now the next point is minus 15 and minus 25. When x is minus 15, y is minus 25 downward. So each block is 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 for minus 15, this point. Okay, for the third point, minus 10, it is minus 120. For minus 10 downward, it is minus 120. This is minus 10. Minus 120 is again 105, 110, 15 and 20. This point. Okay, for 0, it is minus 160. When x is 0, y is minus 160. So 5 and 10, this point. Okay, and 5, for 5, it is minus 105. When x is 5, y is minus 105. This is 100 and this is 105. And for x is 10, y is 0, the x-intercept. And the last point for 15, it is 155. This is 15 and we have 155 is 150 and 1 point above is 155. Now let me connect all the points to get the smooth curve for this quadratic function, the parabola. Okay, let's do this. Make sure your curve passes to each and every point. Yes, so this is the parabola for the given quadratic function y equals to this. Now for part 3a, write down the equation of line of symmetry of the graph. So this is a graph, you can see the line of symmetry. So it is hard to find the line of symmetry. So let me use the formula here. So to get the line of symmetry, that is x equals to minus b divides 2a. That is a formula. So the b is 6 and the a is just 1, right? So this is equals to minus 6 divides 2 times of 1. That is x equals to minus 3. That is the line of symmetry. Now for part B, find the coordinates of the lowest point on the graph. So the lowest point is basically the vertex point. So the x component is the same, the line of symmetry, that is equals to minus 3. And substituting that x equals to minus 3 into the equation, we can find the exact y component of this vertex, because here we cannot easily figure out the y component of the vertex. So now let me put x equals to minus 3 here. So minus 3 square is 9 plus 6 times minus 3 and minus 160. So that is minus 169. That is the y component of the lowest point vertex. Okay, now for part 4, use your graph to solve the equation x square plus 6x minus 60 equals to 0, right? So as you can see, this equation we have when y equals to 0, what is the solution? Basically we need to find the solutions. Okay, so here is a line y equals to 0. So the solution is 10 and negative of 16, you can say. So x is 10 and minus 16 when y equals to 0. Now rearrange the formula y equals to mx plus b to make x a subject. So y minus c equals to mx, and y minus c divides m is a value for x. Y minus c by m. This is x. Question number 9. Tariq has 2 fields. He grows wheat, barley and corn in his fields. These are the 2 fields. Part A. The diagram shows Tariq's 2 triangular fields, PQR. This is PQR and PRS. Okay. Angle RPS is 90 degree. Angle PRS is 53 degrees, and PQ we have given P to Q is 174 meters, and Q to R is 120 meter, and P to R is 126 meters. Now for part 1, we need to show that the angle PRS is 90 degree. PRQ, this angle is 90 degree. Okay, so how can we show that this is a right angle triangle and this angle is 90? So if this triangle satisfies the Pythagoras theorem, so we can say that this is a right angle triangle, right? So this is a hypotenuse and the 2 legs of the triangle, right? So let's see, if 174 square hypotenuse square equals to 120 square plus 126 square. If this is equivalent, then we can say that this angle is equals to 90 degree. This is the reason as well. Okay, so 170, okay, let me do 120 square plus 126 square. right? And doing a square root, that is 174. So both are same. So this is a right angle triangle. So now we can say that triangle PRQ satisfy Pythagoras theorem, right? This implies triangle is right angle triangle. Right, and we can say that the angle PRQ is 90 degree. Right. Now for the second part, calculate the area of the quadrilateral PQRS. Give your answer correct to 4 significant figures. We need to find the area. So to get the area, that is, we need to calculate the area of the two triangles and add both of them. We will get the area of the quadrilateral PQRS. So area of this triangle is easy. We can say area is half base times height. The base is this and the height is this, 120 and 126. So let me calculate 120 times 126 divides 2. So the area for this is 7,560 meters square, right? Now how can I calculate the area for this side? So this is again area of this triangle is half base times height. What is the base? Base is this, that is 126, and the height is PS. So we have to find PS first, right? So how can we calculate PS? So we can use SOHCAHTOA again because it is a right angle triangle. This angle is 90. So we have the angle is given. We need to find the front side and we have the adjacent is known to us, right? So we can say which trigonometric ratio, opposite over adjacent tangent, tan 53 degrees equals to the opposite is PS and adjacent side is 126. And to get the value for PS, we do tan 53 degrees times 126. This must be in degrees, right? Tan 53 and times 126, that is equals to 167. Let me keep this without decimal, meters. This is 167 meters, right? So put over here, we can get the area times 126 divides 2, that is 10,500. Area is 10534 meters square, right? And to get the area of a quadrilateral, we have to add the two areas, right? So we can say that area of a quadrilateral PQRS is the area of two triangles, that is 7560 plus 10534. Let me add it in 7560. This is 18,094 is the area, meter square. 18094 meter square. Now for part B1, the masses M tons of wheat grown in 2021 is 4.3 tons. Correct to 1 decimal place, that is 0.1. Right. Complete this statement about the value of an M. So the upper and the lower bound, the maximum and the minimum value is. So this is 4.3. We add 0.1 divides 2. And in 4.3, we subtract 0.1 divides 2 to get the maximum and the value, the range of M, right? Okay, so 0.1 divides 2. This is 0.05 plus 4.3. That is equals to 4.35. Right? And 4.3 subtract 0.05. That is 4.25. So the value of M lies between 4.25 and 4.35. Right. Now for second part, in 2020, 2.6 tons of barley is grown. In 2021, 3.25 tons of barley is grown, right? Show that the percentage increase in barley grown from 2020 to 2021 is 25%. So percentage increase is, how much is the increase? 3.25 minus 2.6 divides the original, that is 2.6, multiply by 100. So let me check. Is it equal to 25%? 3.25 minus 2.6 divides 2.6 times 100. This is 25%, yes. Now for part 3. In 2019, 2.4 tons of corn is grown. In 2020, 20% more corn is grown than in 2019. Okay, so let me do 2019. This is 2.4 tons. Right. In 2020, they said, 20% more corn is grown than in 2019. So 20% more, that is 20 divides 100, 20% of 2.4 and add in 2.4. That answer add in 2.4. So this is 20 divides 100 times 2.4, add in 2.4. This is 2.88 tons. 2.88 tons. Yes, yeah. In 2021, 20% less corn is grown than in 2020. So 20% less. So first we need to find what is 20% of the corn grown in 2021. That is 2.88, and then it is less. So this answer we have to subtract from, this answer is subtracting from this amount, plus 2.88. Okay, so 20 divides 100 times 2.88, right? Now 2.88 subtract answer. This is 2.304. 2.304. Calculate the amount of corn grown in 2021. That is 2.304 tons. Right. So that was the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.